Now I'm going to switch it to this radar view because this will do a better job of picking up on even the lighter snow in surrounding spots, and it's pretty widespread, extends back into Alabama. The temperatures are critically important here, though, because this means that road conditions can go downhill fast, and they have where snow has been accumulating. But it's also just so bitterly cold out there with wind chills already into the single digits in some spots. Also be aware when the snow gets heavy, visibility is really reduced. It's only a mile in several locations in northeast Georgia. That's going to be something to be mindful of as it fluctuates throughout the day. We're going to still hold steady on storm total. This is not additional snow. This is accounting for what's already fallen and what will continue to fall. That our highest amounts will still line up to the east of Atlanta with lesser amounts back to the west. But there's a lot of ground to cover here, multiple pieces of the puzzle as we get through the next 36 hours. Fox 5 Storm Team meteorologist Alex Forbes and I will have another update for you coming up in a few minutes. Alex?
Gosh, we know how to keep you guys busy. Thank you, Joanne. We do want to check in on the latest wintry conditions in Dahlonega, where I don't know if you've been paying much attention, you guys, but it sounds like they've been having a lot of fun up there. Kevin Stewart is live.
Too much fun, Alex, for sure. The last time we spoke, about a half hour ago, I told you the snow was beginning to ease up. Well, it's picking back up again. It's been quite interesting experience. The projection here was 3 to 6 inches. I can tell you we definitely have 3 inches. Take a look at the roads here. You can see it's begun to get very slushy out here.
Looks like people are having a good time. The Norman Rockwell-esque scene happening behind you there in Dahlonega.
Currier and Ives. Currier and Ives.
Beats the ice, right?
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, thanks. Let's check in now with Kim Luffler, who is live for us in Blairsville this morning.
Oh, yeah, Kim. I saw you were making some snowmen earlier. Gosh, you got a nice blanket behind you.
Hours now. We're not seeing that
Just fine. We saw Kevin in Dahlonega, and we were able to see some of the asphalt there. So it's nice to just do a pulse check in each different locality. Kim, we appreciate it. Thank you. And speaking of a pulse check, let's check back in with Fox 5's Angelique Proctor, who's up in Commerce.
Yeah, Angelique, what are the conditions like where you are? Looks like the snow's coming down pretty good up there.
I'm very pleased with the snowfall. It's gotten to be quite beautiful. I got off to a slow start as I was looking at my colleagues, but things are really looking nice here now in Commerce. I want you to take a look with my photography. Absolutely.
But like Blairsville and Dahlonega, pretty scene behind you there in Commerce up I-85 up to the north and east. Angelique Proctor, thanks. Want to get out to Ray Arena now, who took the Fox 5 Storm Chaser up to Gainesville.
Yeah, Ray, let's see. How is it looking?
Well, it's looking like there's plenty of snowflakes out here. I just measured it a little bit with my thumb, and I can estimate that we've had about 2.5 this powdery stuff into what you see here.
Well, that's the unintimidating snow. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, we like the one-armed.
It's definitely what we like.
One-armed snowman with the little leaves as a hand, and we'll give you some time. We'll check back in with you to work on that, Ray. Thanks. Well, we've been getting a ton of videos and pictures coming in from all over the area.
Judea Murray has the fun job for us. I was hollering when I heard you across the newsroom talking about a duck from Georgia named Jamal. What do you have for us this time?
Okay, so our viewers are hilarious. Let me set this up for you.
I think the state has been so on point with these last few storms. We've learned so much from 10 plus years ago after Snowmageddon that I just hats off to you. We saw you out with Ray Arena on the 3 p.m. stream on Fox Local the other day, and the workers out there just getting ready for what was to come this morning. So great job, Natalie, to you and all the crews out there working to keep us safe. Appreciate it.
We certainly do.
We couldn't do it without y'all.
Thank you. Okay, you guys, we do want to check back in with Fox. I hear the wind on your mic there.
Oh my gosh.
How is it out there?
I tell you what, a change from earlier to now is just the constant roar of the trees up above me, and it's really a peculiar scene out here because the wind is obviously blowing, it is dirt cold, but it's also sunny.
Start to fill back in some of these areas that really feel like they've missed out so far. There is more on the way, which will keep us under our winter storm warning until 1 a.m. Sunday. Winter weather advisory, that will actually wrap up at 7 o'clock this evening, only because we're expecting that snow will taper off a little bit earlier in those locations. But we're still on top of the changes out there for you. We'll bring you another update in just a few minutes. Tom and Alex.
Joanne, thanks so much. We're starting to see snowfall right here in Metro Atlanta.
Gosh, it's about time. I know we've been waiting for this. Deidre Dukes is at Piedmont Park. Deidre, good to see you.
Good to see you too. Good morning, Alex and Tom. Well, I tell you what, we still have people out and about, even though, as Joanne said, we have seen temperatures drop out here within the past half hour or so. And boy, the wind has really picked up. And you can see a family making their way to Piedmont Park there. And we've seen a lot of this out in the area here at Piedmont Park. People walking their dogs, all bundled up, getting that exercise in. I've even seen people running, and some folks that just have shorts on, if you can believe that. As chilly as it is out here today, shorts and short sleeve shirts, but they do have their gloves on, so at least they're keeping their hands warm, I guess. But we have been experiencing snow flurries here throughout the morning, off and on. I actually had a little bit of ice that had accumulated, a little snow here on the ground, but that has disappeared, so we don't have that right now. I won't win any I guess a snowman building contest, I guess you could say, Tom and Alex, but definitely people making the most of the morning. And when we do have those snow flurries, people excited out here just to be out in the
I might regret that later. I don't know.
I know, now you got it all up
Do
your
you
back.
regret that? That was fun, right?
I love it. Absolutely don't regret it.
I'm originally from Omaha, Nebraska, so my Midwestern friends are making fun of me right now because they're like, why are you covering this? And I was like, listen, in Georgia, this is a very big deal, so we're taking advantage of it.
Yeah, tell your fellow Cornhuskers that we don't get a lot of snow here, so when we do, we jump in.
Georgia, I've got family
Exactly.
in Chicago. I totally understand being made fun of for this.
Yeah, well, I'm from South Florida, so I don't understand any of it.
It's okay.
Georgia, thanks so
Well, we
much.
need to get you out here so you can make some
Yeah,
races too.
yeah, it looks
Takes
like
all
fun. Maybe we'll come out. Thanks, Georgia.
If you haven't taken precautions yet, go ahead and do it. That's not something you want to have to contend with. Leave faucets dripping if you have to, because our best chance of seeing above freezing temperatures area wide is not until Monday afternoon. Let's go through this right here. The combination of temperature and wind chill. It'll drop into the teens tonight in the Atlanta area, but we wake up around sunrise to numbers near zero, some sub-zero numbers, even farther south. Eatonton could have a 6-degree wind chill first thing in the morning. So naturally, the question is, when do we really thaw out? Well, we do get an opportunity next week. Tomorrow, not so much, but we will have sunshine out tomorrow, and that's going to start to melt through things, knowing that these snow showers are going to taper off from west to east by late afternoon and early this evening. So even overnight tonight, the clouds are going to start to clear, which will leave us not only sunny for the second half of the weekend, but also Monday on Groundhog Day. Now notice, we're still below freezing to start that day, but we'll bounce back up to 48 in the afternoon. We've really lost sight of what is normal for temperatures this time of year. That would be mid-50s. We actually have that in our extended forecast. We'll get there for Tuesday and Wednesday, so that should mean we're warm enough for only rain with that next system for the middle of next week.
All right, Joanne, thanks so much. Before we leave you here on this extended version of Good Day Atlanta on a Saturday morning, I want to take you live outside for another look at conditions as we try
the the Fulton Forsyth County line, McFarland Parkway, State Route 400 there moving northbound, and this is pretty significant there. And it looks like I think this may be a freeze frame here, but it looks like there's some vehicles there. I'm not sure if they're disabled though, but you can see their road conditions deteriorating quickly. So this is just to the north of the Fulton Forsyth line in Forsyth County at McFarland Parkway. Alex, what are you saying?
I was going to jump in, actually, Jonathan, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
What I appreciate about this platform is that we're able to answer people's questions in real time.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that you have been able to talk about some of our coworkers' commute, what we're going to go out there and experience shortly. But some people are asking specifically about Rome and Athens. So we've got a question coming from TJ Theo, 3584, who must not have been able to see some of what Miles Garrett was showing us in the past hour, the conditions there. So they specifically want to know if they can make it from Athens to Rome for an event. And I feel like Miles's live shot was really telling, but what are you able to show to address that specifically? question.
Athens to Rome, Athens, Georgia to Rome, Georgia. I wouldn't try it today. I'm just going to be blatantly honest with you. There are too many secondary roads between Athens and Rome. Rob DiRienzo has been trying to make his way into Athens and really got stuck there in Gwinnett County. What you're looking at here is another radar that we have to work with here. But if you were to get on 29 or 78, for that matter, 29 or 78, no matter how you want to get, those are your two options to get to 85 or to get into the Atlanta metro area from Athens, from Clark County. Clark, Oconee counties, if you need to get out, you could possibly take 129 that takes you up to Jefferson and 85 there, but it's really 29 or 78. That's the only way out. And you're going to run into issues in Barrow County. There's Winder there, maybe not in Winder proper. If you take a trip through Walton County, that's not going to work because once again, and keep in mind, while we do treat these roads like they're interstates, these are highways. And so they work to keep them clear, but they will also collect precipitation or accumulation much faster than other roads.
All right. A lot of people talking about the airport and getting in and out of Hartsfield-Jackson. Is this the kind of weather that inhibits air travel? Or, I mean, we know that planes can take off and land in the snow, certainly. Haven't heard of like significant delays, but a lot of people on our chat wondering about the airport.
Yeah, with the temperature continuing to go down, I don't think there will be so many issues in terms of the tarmac because Alex and I have been looking at that, and here's the live lookout right now. But what you're going to find with the temperature being at some 23 degrees right now in Atlanta is the de-icing factor. And de-icing is something that it happens faster. You guys know this. You've been in Boston or Chicago. They can de-ice a plane there quickly. Here in Atlanta, we don't de-ice planes so quickly.
Yeah.
So for your afternoon, late afternoon, and evening flights, I don't think they're going to be in exact peril because of the current weather situation in terms of the atmosphere. But with the temperature dropping and there being precip out there, they're going to have to likely start their de-icing efforts, and that just creates delays. That's as simply as I can possibly put it, that will be the attendant issue until there are issues on the tarmac. And it looks like, at this present moment that there is no accumulation sticking there. But you have to consider where you're flying to. And if you're trying to fly into the Carolinas, it's a no-go for today.
Yeah. We've seen planes coming in and out, so it looks like things are running there. Okay, Jonathan, thanks. Our winter weather continues now. I want to bring you up to Gainesville.
Yeah, Tara Jabor has been showing us the conditions there. At last check, they were quite slushy. Is the snow still falling significantly where you are?
But it's a lot less than what we were seeing about an hour ago. This is Jesse Jewell Parkway over here, and as you can see, the roads, they look pretty good right now. They are a lot clearer than what we showed you guys just an hour ago, but of course,
all that traction on the roadway, it can help get rid of some of that precip that accumulated there. So Tara Jabor, we appreciate you being our eyes, and we will check back in with you soon. Thanks. We do want to focus our attention now on Gwinnett County that has really just been the snow blanket of the afternoon. I'm curious to see if the snow is still falling.
Conditions have been pretty bad there. Let's get out to Annie Mapp, who is all bundled up. Scarf now, Annie, wrapped around you. Looks as bad now as it was when we last checked in with you.
Shaking her head no.
It is. Brr, I'm freezing. It's way colder than when we spoke to you, I think about an hour or so ago. It's way colder. The snow is still falling sideways, and we have started to see
a nice hot cup of coffee in your hand, and
Yeah.
Referencing the window, letting it do all the work.
All-Star Special waffle.
Yeah, take a look outside, guys.
Warm. Not getting, getting snow.
Go see if you can
see it. We will find one, trust.